Right, we will begin with a look around the region. Take a look at this. We do have South Fargo, the left pane. Both of those are South Fargo. Visibility improving a little bit now heading into our evening hours. It's going to kind of fluctuate here as we get periods of snow. And with the snow, we're going to have increasing wind as well. So visibility a problem and increasingly slippery conditions out there with our wet streets as temperatures fall. That's going to freeze and then it will be covered by snow for some of us. Hankinson, it's windy there, a little bit of snow flying as well. Grand Forks, we definitely have wind, but not as much precipitation at the present time. And here is a look at your wintry weather timeline for this evening. Here are going to be the risks. Snow, moderate at times, along with wind gusting over 50 miles per hour for some of us. It will create zero visibilities for travelers in the nighttime and overnight hours right into your morning. And speaking of Friday morning, the snow will still be falling for some, but it will start to wrap up mid-morning to late morning for many of us. But we're still going to have those impactful winds throughout the day. So that morning commute's going to be rough and tumble on your Friday. Closing out the work week with improving conditions very gradually. The wind is going to be with us all day, gusting over 40 miles per hour. Temperatures will be falling in your afternoon from morning highs for many areas, and it does look like finally late in the day some clouds will decrease. That's a look at how this thing's going to progress. Let's get to the map so you can visually see it. Clouds for everyone. Northwest winds strongest tonight out to the west, but we here in the valley and down in the Sisseton Hills will see some ripping gusts over 50 miles per hour likely. That's going to cause some zero visibilities in places, particularly outside of our metro area here too. So if you're traveling to the south and east or to the south, that's where the impacts will be the greatest. And this does a great job of explaining the impacts to our region tonight. Wind west with gusts continuing to be over 50 miles per hour. Snow and wind in the valley, and more snow than wind out across Minnesota, although you too will get some pretty strong winds. It's just those trees help to slow things down. By the way, notice the heavier of the snow bands, St. Cloud, Monticello, all the way into the Twin Cities. All right, as we go through the overnight, snow just continues to fall. The temperatures fall a little bit, but will stay near 30 to start your morning. But the snow will have fallen and accumulated across the area 1 to 5 inches for many from the Southern Valley into Minnesota, with decreasing snow potential by midday. The only thing we have to worry about then is going to be the wind whipping those snowflakes around, polishing the roads, making things mighty slippery throughout the day. Temperatures falling in your afternoon and evening hours. Still thinking that 1 to 5 is a good bet. Fargo's going to be right on that. I think 1 to 2 inches here on the top of some ice. Very little snow out west. A wind is going to be an impact for you with very large snow totals in southern Minnesota and out toward the Twin Cities. Some could see upwards of 6 to 10 inches of snow. Latest radar showing that heavy band of snow in northeast South Dakota and the valley. Again, wind the issue out to the west. Blizzard conditions most likely for our viewers in South Dakota, Wilkin County, southern Minnesota, but we could see briefly some wintry conditions that could be hazardous here in the Red River Valley and particularly in our lakes counties as we go through the overnight hours. That is why we have a first alert weather day, and we're going to pick that up to today as well because it's really beginning tonight. So things will get pretty dicey out there. Current conditions at Hector, 32 degrees. You have 34 out at Moorheads Airport, and our wind is mighty gusty across the region. For tomorrow morning, snow will likely continue into the early part of the day and then decrease. Look at temperatures in the upper 20s with winds still gusting over 40 miles per hour. Breaks in the clouds as temperatures fall in the late day as this storm system finally exits, leaving behind some colder weather in our forecast period. Snapshot of your hometown temperatures with late day weather going to continue to bring wind for all of us, but the snow showers should be gone. And that's why this squirrel's making sure he is prepared, because he listened to the Valley News Live First Alert Storm Team forecast that said, gather your nuts and be prepared. And that's what we're doing. Saturday and Sunday, quieter 20s. Still breezy on Saturday, by the way. Martin Luther King Day, as we continue into next week, looks to bring above average temperatures. We're watching another weather maker on Tuesday, but maybe not as impactful as this one.